Congratulations on making it to the final lesson of the semester. I wanted to take a couple of minutes to walk you through each activity within the lesson and remind you of some specific due dates. This lesson officially begins on December 4th and will end by 11:59 p.m. on December 17th. For the last couple of weeks, you have been working on aspects of public speaking, and those aspects have been preparing you to deliver your intercultural presentation, which is what this lesson is all about. I posted, or I should say reposted, my discussion in PowerPoint on structure and organization, as well as outlining in this lesson. This should be familiar to you because I also used it in the previous lesson when we were talking solely about structure and organization. I put these in here just as an additional tool that would be easy to access, so you wouldn't have to go back to a previous lesson to get it. So if you haven't taken an opportunity to review these discussion and PowerPoints, please do so. Let me know if you have any questions. I've also submitted a copy of the recording guidelines for you. Please make sure you read through these guidelines as they are very specific as it relates to aspects of verbal and nonverbal communication that I will be assessing you on during your presentation. I've placed a copy of the intercultural guidelines for the project as a whole and the rubric. And if we I'm just going to take a minute to open them. And I formally introduced this weeks ago, and then I've made sure that in the past couple of lessons I have reposted a copy in each of those lessons, so that way you have an opportunity to review and then get yourselves ready to record your own presentations. But take a minute to review the guidelines, specifically focusing on the presentation guidelines. These guidelines are the directions that will assist you in successfully completing your intercultural presentation. Read through those guidelines, review the rubric that I've given you, which shows you how you will be assessed. This assignment is worth 100 points, which is 10% of your overall grade in this course. So every point matters. Following the guidelines for the presentation itself, I've placed the outline guidelines for the presentation as well. This outline is worth 27 points, and you'll see each guideline is in a bullet format. Use this as a checklist when you're putting together your own outline. Make sure that your outline is on a separate Word document, but again, you cross-reference using these guidelines to make sure that you have everything that I'm asking for on your outline, because if you look at the rubric, it shows you right there how you're going to be assessed. This outline again is worth 27 points, and each guideline is worth a specific number of points, so please make sure you review as you are working through your own. I've also, the Dropbox is in here for your intercultural presentation. So this Dropbox is where you will be submitting the link of your intercultural presentation. You're just going to copy and paste it into the notes section and then hit submit. When you hit submit, a message will pop up to tell you whether or not your submission was successful or unsuccessful. So please make sure you look for that once you've hit the submit button. But you simply just copy and paste into the notes section in the Dropbox. So if you'll look right here, it says upload file. So I'm just going to randomly pick something here. Nope, I'm not going to randomly pick something. We're just going to delete that. I'll randomly pick this link, but I'm just going to simply copy and paste my link just like this, and then I'll hit submit. And then it tells me you have submitted the following files to this Dropbox. So it shows you that your submission was successful. If I go back to the lesson, I will submit my intercultural presentation outline to the designated Dropbox that is in this lesson. And this, I just upload my file and then I hit submit. And again, it'll tell me that my submission was either successful or unsuccessful with the following message. You have submitted the following files to the Dropbox. It tells you exactly what it was that you submitted. And if an error occurs, then something written in red will tell you that your submission was unsuccessful. Following those 2 assignments, I've also provided 2 extra credit opportunities. The first extra credit opportunity asks you to fill out the evaluation as it relates to the course and my method of teaching. I have drastically changed the way I taught this course, thanks in part to the feedback that I've received from students. So I do read it and I do try to make changes based upon the recommendations from you. I want to make this the best learning experience possible for my students, and in order to do that, I need to know how it went for you and also give you an opportunity to offer recommended changes I could make in the future. So you'll just click on the link that's provided, log in using your CVTC email credentialing login information, fill out the survey. It's completely anonymous. I will know how many students have taken it, but I won't know who has taken it. So take a minute to do that. That's worth 5 points extra credit. Then your second extra credit opportunity asks you to reflect on your experience with the different concepts that we've been learning about throughout the semester. Identify one concept that has influenced your communication, and then you are going to respond to the following questions on a separate Word document. You'll identify the concept, define the concept in your own words, provide one example of how it has influenced your communication, and then you'll save that document and submit to the Dropbox that's attached. This particular extra credit opportunity is worth 5 points. Once you've submitted that, that is all for this lesson. I provide you with some reminders, and then yay, you're all done. Congratulations. As you are working on these final assignments, please let me know if you have any questions. You can email, call me, or you can stop by my office if you're in the Eau Claire area at our downtown campus at the Business Education Center. It has been such a pleasure working with you. Thank you.